Athletic Field Maintenance Forums. These educational sessions are brought to you by Toro, Beacon Athletics, and Diamond Pro, so you can learn field-tested strategies for building and maintaining safe, playable sports fields. These proven approaches are presented by industry professionals with extensive backgrounds in all phases of grounds and sports field management. Let's meet some of them now.
Hello, my name is Dale Getz. I'm the Sport Field Sales Manager for the Toro Company. Prior to that, I worked at the University of Notre Dame for 17 years where I was the Athletic Facilities Manager. I hope to be able to provide information that will help you make your athletic fields more safe, playable, and aesthetically pleasing. In my presentation, I will talk about sports turf essentials. The most important one is aerification. In my mind, it's the single most important turf maintenance practice you can do to improve the overall health of your turf grass. I will also talk about mowing. I will discuss the differences between rotary mowers and reel mowers, but not only that, the agronomic impacts of improper and proper mowing. We'll finish with a talk on newer technologies like sensors for monitoring soil moisture, and we'll even touch on artificial turf.
Hi, I'm Paul Zawaska with Beacon Athletics. I started in the groundskeeping industry after achieving a degree in soil science with a specialty in turf and grounds management. Little did I know at the time when I was in school that all that soil science that I was getting was going to become very important to me when I was out working in Major League Baseball. I spent 16 years in the pros working for the Baltimore Orioles, the last 10 as the head groundskeeper. But after 16 long years of working in professional baseball, it was time for me to move on. And I moved back home to Madison, Wisconsin, where I went to work for Beacon Athletics. I'm still active in groundskeeping. I work with West Madison Little League now and spend a lot of time working on their fields and helping train their ground crew. In my presentation today, we're going to talk about infield soils and how it's more of a science than it is an art in developing the proper soils for your infield skin. What makes a good infield soil? That's the question everybody asks me. Well, in order to do that, we have to make sure we achieve the right mix of sand, silt, and clay in that soil. So we're going to talk about these kind of things and a whole lot more in this talk today. Because if we understand it and know what we're asking for, we can drive our soil suppliers to create the right mixes that we're looking for. So whether you're working in the pros or in the small community fields, engineered soils are what we're looking for, and they're our future.
Hi, I'm Tom Burns. I got my experience learning on the job. In 1978, I started working on the grounds crew for the Cleveland Indians and the Cleveland Browns. 5 years later, the California Angels hired me to build their spring training complex in Mesa, Arizona. In 1986, I went to work for the Texas Rangers and built their spring training fields too. I stayed with the Rangers until 2006, and I spent the last 10 years as their director of grounds. Since then, I've been working for Diamond Pro. When I started, I had to learn on the job. There were no opportunities like this to come together and share best practices. We can learn a lot from each other. In my presentation, I talk about how to construct and maintain the skinned areas of your ball field. In baseball, that's the infield, pitching mound, and the area around home plate. Whether you're in the big leagues or little league, these are time-tested techniques developed over years of experiences and from listening to professional players and coaches. You're going to hear a lot of information, but try to concentrate on 2 or 3 things that you can put to work right away and get immediate results. Between all of us presenters, we have more than 80 years of experience, and we're glad to be able to share them with you.
After taking part in one of our forums, you'll be able to articulate the relationship between the sand, silt, and clay that make up the infield soil. List the benefits of aerification, top dressing, and mowing techniques, and how they affect the health of your turf grass. Detail how to maintain surface grade, skin moisture, and its effects on surface playability and ball bounce.
The presenters were very knowledgeable. It was an interesting mix of individuals from a different discipline in the sports field related area.
This was a great seminar to teach me a lot of different things about the baseball field.
I think it's one of the best demonstrations of being a groundskeeper from high school to up to the major leagues.
Definitely worthwhile, I think, to send some of my other maintenance guys here.
By going to this forum, you will draw a better understanding and be able to ask intelligent questions regarding field maintenance.
As you can see, we cover a lot of ground.
And we look forward to sharing what we've learned over the years with you.
We hope you'll join us at one of our upcoming forums.
Register today at beaconathletics.com/seminars.